Hey, what is going on, everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're about to start playing a new game. This game is called Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar. Obviously named after the ship in the Matrix, right? We're about to play this. It's an isometric city builder. I don't know much about it. I got sent a key for it, so thank you very much to the devs. It's available on Steam yesterday, the 17th of February. It's available for £16. And I guess we're just going to get into it. I guess we'll just start and see what happens. Let's do a campaign, I guess, and just see what happens. I don't know. This campaign will lead you through the whole history of the ancient Mesopotamia and all the civilization milestone from initial settlement to the fall of Babylon. Experience the story of one of the first civilizations, a civilization of imposing cities and grand monuments. Okay, pre-pottery Neolithic. So it looks like we're gonna progress through the ages. Okay, well let's get started. There's a lot of reading. Population 300, store goods 20 wheat and bread, and 12 shacks. I'm kind of skim reading this, so you're welcome to read this if you want. Typical housing for the culture consisted of circular houses. Who would have known? Okay, let's get started. I'm going to go easy just because we're feeling our way into this, really, right? We'll just start simple and we'll move on if need be. I don't know how much we're going to play of this. I'm really just intrigued to find that first look, really, and see how we go. A group of nomads has finally found what they were seeking for so long, an area with sufficient fertile soil and a good climate, an ideal place for a permanent settlement, and you, as the leader of the group, will have the most important role. I would highlight a flaw in this plan, that I've been highlighted as the leader of any group, let alone some nomads who are about to find their new home. Okay. Gilgamesh. I'll guide you through the first few missions. Okay, good. If you don't think, we need your help, let's get started. First thing I'll show you is how to move windows. Simply grab any part of the window using the cursor and move it to a new position. Look at me go, everybody. Okay, to close any window, simply right-click anywhere. Boop. He came back straight away. What are the chances? Excellent. Since we want to continue, I've opened the window again for you. Thanks very much. I've forgotten what his name is already. Now I'll show you how to move the map around. There are 3 ways to do so. First, you can do Wasad. Oh, come on. I was just trying it. I don't know what the other ways are. Middle mouse button. Okay, we'll stick with those. Second is it's telling me. The second is to move the cursor to the edge of the screen. Okay, edge scrolling. Fair enough. Last, to use the middle mouse button. I hear you. Great. You can also zoom in. Nice. Another function you'll probably be using frequently is the ability to speed up the game. Current speed is shown in the top left corner. Okay. Okay, good. If you only need to speed up time temporarily, the best option is to hold down the speed up key. E. Okay, so I'm definitely going to hit E too often, accidentally, and it will speed up, right? It's only one is held. Okay, fine. If you want to change the game speed for a longer period, there's 2 ways. First, using the keys, num plus and num down. Okay, we don't need to try that. And the second is using those. Yeah, we hear you. You can pause the game by either pressing the space key. Oh, beautiful. Or by clicking on the button shown. Okay. User interface is also other elements, but I'll explain those later. Okay, we're finally ready. Actually, there's one more thing I need to show you. On the left of the screen, you'll notice a few green question marks. These represent new sections of our game. In the wiki, section in-depth explanation. Okay. So if you ever forget how something works, okay, I hear you. Now, start by building a few houses and providing accommodation. Okay, so, this is... You were talking about fertile soil, and I'm guessing this is. I doubt this is, right? This looks horrible. Okay. For 4 houses in the highlighted area. How do I do such a thing? To build some houses, first open the respective category in the lower menu. This one. Yeah, I got it. Okay, house. Where's the highlighted area? Am I being an idiot? Have we moved the... I don't know where the highlighted area is. Ah. It's highlighted differently. I see. The big blue rectangles. There we go, we did it. Okay. Excellent. You see people arriving in your city. Some buildings, such as houses, can also be built by dragging. Okay, build 8 houses. Beautiful. Good. You might notice now that some houses seem to be having problems. If you move your cursor over the floating question mark, you'll see that the building is not connected to any road. This building is not connected to the road network. Build a road. Okay, where are the roads? Do I just... So I right click to get that menu up. I wonder if there's another way. Can I just click on some of these and see? Remove building. Dirt road. Okay, fine. I wasn't sure if that was an aqueduct. Okay. Excellent. All the houses are now accessible and should have soon welcome their new settlers. Let's unpause for a second. Since our city is... Oh, look at these people. Look at us. I'm the one in the front with the donkey. First settlers arrive in your city. Take good care of them. Okay. Since our city now has starting to grow nicely, let's have a look at the mission objectives. You can see from some mission objectives, they're already complete. The remaining 2 items ask you to stockpile wheat and bread. Okay, let's build a farm and start growing wheat. Okay. This looks like a farm to me, right? A crop farm. In the highlighted area, I can do that. Boom. Look at me go. Good. The farm is now ready, but it also seems you have a problem. The problem here is the farm doesn't have any fields where it could grow crops. To build fields, open the menu with the agricultural structure in the bottom left. So this is like Anno, right? No. No, it's not. The bottom left of the farm, select a wheat field. I did it, everybody. I'm the best. Excellent. Okay, you might have been wondering why exactly 36 fields. If you have a close look at the farm window, you'll see it currently employs 2 farmers. I will. 18 of 18 and 18 of 18. There they are. Look at them go. They transport from field to field, which is pretty impressive. But look at them go. Okay. First represents the current number of fields tended by a given farmer. The second is the maximum number of fields the farmer can tend. If you build fewer fields, then the farm won't be fully utilized. Okay. But it doesn't mean you always need to build the ideal number of fields. Sometimes there might be not enough space. Okay, I hear you. Excellent. Still possible that your farmers are not working yet. It's because by the fact that each crop can only be cultivated in a specific part of the year. Specifically when wheat can only be sown between January and March. The current month is displayed in the middle of your upper panel. We're in May. Okay. 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 Am I an idiot? Did I plant something else other than wheat? No, you must have planted wheat, right? Is it because the only crop can be cultivated? Specifically, you can only be sown between January and March. Well, we just sow it in June, didn't we? Sow it? Is that even a word? I don't think so. So before we start producing wheat, we can prepare bread production. Oh, okay. I wonder if I need to pause this for a second. Okay. Goods are transported by haulers, which is another type of slot just like farmers. These can be hired to work in buildings. Haulers operate automatically and transport goods between their buildings and other warehouses. However, the most important thing is to keep in mind that they have limited range. This means they won't be able to transport goods to buildings too far from their home. This range can be displayed by using the flag button on the hauler card. Okay. Now let's get back to work. Build 2 bakeries. Warehouse. Bakery. Okay, we can do that. Boop. And boop. You won't need any warehouse to produce bread because since haulers can bring the wheat from the farm directly. But since we need to store bread, we also need to build a warehouse. I saw that over here. Boop. Boop. Look at us go. Okay, to be sure these warehouses will be sufficient to wheat as well as bread, we need to make sure everything is set up just right. Each warehouse can be configured to only accept specific goods. Use the button shown below. Okay. to allow or ban storage of specific goods. So we want this one to be wheat. And we want this one to be bread. Beautiful. Excellent. However, sometimes a warehouse is still storing goods you don't want there. To remove them, you won't need to do anything complicated and certainly won't need to destroy the whole warehouse. Simply use the button shown, which will remove these goods. Destroy all goods. I don't want to really... I'd rather just move them. I don't think we have any. I'm going to assume we don't have any. Great. And since everything's set up for the successful completion of the mission, okay, once you leave this page of the tutorial, any further restrictions? Perfect. I think our people are just going to run around doing their thing. Gilgamesh, that was his name, right. So we just got to get 20 bread, really. Let's speed this up a little bit. That's weird. I pressed E and we got some noise. I can't zoom in any further, which is a bit annoying. So we've got some bread. Jesus, look at the size of that bread. Holy crap, it takes a whole wheelbarrow to carry one loaf of bread. That's insane. We've got 4 bread in stock. Nice. I guess we're going to need another farm maybe. Oh no, we can't grow. So we only grow for a certain period, right? I wonder if we need a second farm. I guess this isn't fertile soil, right? But maybe we could... I wonder where we can put these, where we... I mean, I guess I could do a road here. Let's do that. Do I need to do the road first? Is that what you're telling me? And now we can do this? Oh, so you only want them in the same place? How is that a thing? Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know why that was being a bit weird. How many was it meant to be? 32. That'll do us, right? Okay, so we've got more crops going on. We've got more bread being made. We haven't got any extra wheat. I guess once I get to a point, I can just stop these, right? Once we get to a certain number, I can just stop them from doing any more. Oh, there was some wheat briefly. I saw it. We're up to 16 loaves of bread. I guess I should press E. We're waiting for more crops, obviously. Can we build anything else? We can remove buildings. We can build a dirt road, a warehouse, a house, and a crop farm. Okay. We don't want to build any more of those. Let's just speed this up a little bit. We're up to 20 loaves of bread. So can I now, like, disable these? I'm not going to make any more bread. I'm just going to try and get wheat into the storage thing. Let's see what happens. So it's growing right now. We're in June. Here it is. Here we go. Here we go. We're almost there. We did it, everybody. Complete mission. Continue playing on next mission. Let's go on to the next one. That was pretty straightforward, right? These people who lived in this period began intensively utilizing livestock, which became primary livelihood for many. Okay, we're good to go on the livestock, right? Let's do normal. Why not? Let's see what we end up with this time. Seems pretty straightforward in terms of we're only covered the first lesson. It seemed pretty straightforward. Is this dude gonna? Is this ground or is this like muck in the river? Is he going to run aground? After a long search, you finally find a place suitable for a new settlement. How many new settlements are we placing? In addition to fertile soil, there are also many grazing animals in the vicinity. In fact, seeing them, you begin to wonder whether hunting them is really the best one could do. Okay, we'll have your tutorials again. Click on a house and we'll open it. Okay, good. Right now, we're just interested in the left part of the window. Here you can see the requirements for each available level. If you secure all of the available goods for a house, the house will be promoted to the next level and then provide housing for more people. Be warned, the house will continuously consume goods, and those, if they run out, His level will drop and you will lose the extra inhabitants. Okay, so we got to keep the stock in place. So they need what? Milk and bread. Okay, we can do that. So I'm intrigued a little bit. All goods are distributed using sellers. Build one market. Not houses. Services. Poor market. That sounds perfect for us, right? Excellent. Now I can tell you more. Can we pause this? I can tell you more about how slots work. A work building will never do anything on its own. Instead, they each have several slots which can be occupied by a specific profession. This slot then performs the designated work. To assign a worker to the slot, use the plus button and then select the type. So where's the slot? No work, no work. How do I see this? Each slot requires a certain number of workers recruited from the city's inhabitants to do the related work. Where does it tell me my inhabitants? Have I got 480 people? Fair enough. Okay. The number of workers is displayed in the bottom left corner of the self-portrait. Okay, fine. Current unemployment level and the number of missing workers is available in the upper panel right next to the current month. Okay. Hire one bread seller. So I click on this. Seller. Hauler. We want a seller and we want bread. There you go. Come and get your job. And one milk seller. Okay. We've got the two sisters working there. That's fine. Good. You can now see a new warning that has appeared above the new market. But we can ignore it for now. We'll get to that in a moment. For a market to start distributing goods, it needs to have those goods in internal storage. The next image shows you where the current internal storage is displayed in the work building. Okay. Down here, I see you. Now you get the opportunity to show me what you've learned in the previous mission. Build one farm with wheat fields, 2 bakeries, and 1 livestock farm to produce milk. Okay, we can do that. So we need a farm. I don't know if there's anything that tells me what's fertile soil and what isn't. You know, how do I know about the actual soil? I don't know how I do that. Okay. A farm. We're going to build a farm either way. And I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to select this. And then I guess I'll just do... Is that enough? I feel like it was 32, right? 18, 36. Perfect. Okay. So what do we want? We wanted 1 farm with 2 wheat fields, 2 bakeries. Okay, I think I'm going to put a do I need a warehouse? I don't know if I need a warehouse. It hasn't said a warehouse. Let's not build one for now. And then a livestock farm. I'm going to put that here, I think. So we need a road. Did I just build a... It's the same thing. Why can't I build over here? What's wrong with this? Now I don't know what I've actually built. Okay, I'm not sure what happened here, but fair enough. We've got our livestock farm in. So what am I missing? Isn't this everything? Farm goats. Are these goats? I don't know if these are goats. I think they're goats. Build 1 farm with 2 wheat fields. 1 farm with wheat fields, 2 bakeries and 1 livestock farm, goats to produce milk. We'll continue as soon as the transport leaves 1 bread and 1 milk to the market. Okay, I hear you. So we just got to wait a little bit because we can't grow wheat here. So let's speed this up. Okay, we're planting some crops. Look at us go. Here we go there. What's going on in this room? There's like a rave going on in there. What I will say is this looks all right. You know, isometric city builders have been around for donkey's years. Always looks okay. You know, they are what they are. The animations are few and far between. There's no one moving around. Maybe there's nothing to buy. Maybe there's no bread. Therefore, what are they buying? It could be that, right? Absolutely could be that. But I'm just a bit confused by the. Do I need to get more workers? Yeah. These should be able to do it, right? So I'm just a little bit confused by the. There we go. By the lack of anything. There's no one wandering around. There's no one doing anything. It's just a very dead city. You know, the animals move every once in a while. Excellent. But how we know about our production can cover our demand. Open the advisor tab with the statistics to continue. Okay, I can't move this. Here you can find an estimate of the current annual production and consumption of each type of our goods in the city. These estimates assume that each slot has enough workers and there are no transport delays. Here you can find current annual production and consumption as well as current efficiency. Since even a well-working transport system can experience minor fluctuations, I recommend keeping a small reserve in production. Okay, so what's this telling us? The production is 0% wheat, 50, 80, 100% bread, and barely any milk. And the consumption of milk is 0. Why are we not making any milk? Because we need wheat to go to the people, right? To the people, to the animals. That's why, I think. We need wheat. I think that's the answer here. I might be wrong, I don't know. Let's do it. But now let's go back to the warning we saw on above the market. We actually relate to the distribution of goods. One says that sellers don't have enough route to... the warning says that the sellers don't have any route to follow. Sellers, unlike haulers, don't work automatically. They follow routes. Oh, okay, and sell by people's houses. That's why people haven't left their houses there. They're stuck in their house. To configure a route, activate the tool for the new checkpoints by clicking on the map. To configure the route, activate the tool for the new checkpoints and then add them by clicking on the map. How do I do such a thing over here? Okay, bread. So we want you to go down here, along here, up here, and back to here. Is that a thing? I think that might be a thing. I'm not sure. And let's have you come here, down here. Perfect. Excellent. You should see new houses gradually receive bread and milk. Each house that receives both resources will increase its level and be able to accommodate new inhabitants. Oh, look at them go. Important note. Look at all these people. More people are arriving. Look at them all. They'll never be seen again. In most cases, you won't be able to satisfy the needs for the whole block of houses during the first round trip of a seller. In fact, some houses might lose the level previously obtained, the level before it goes back up. That's completely fine. It's certainly not necessary to immediately hire a new seller. Just check your production. Don't forget that you can always speed up time. Okay, that's it for your mission. You did great. The mission will be complete as soon as all houses level up. I think we're done again, right? Victory. Okay. We'll have a quick look at the next mission. I won't necessarily do it. I mean, we're learning very slowly, right? The Ubaid period was a prehistoric culture in ancient Mesopotamia, which lasted between 6,500 and 3,800 BC. It was present Northern Mesopotamian between approximately... Okay, the culture was known for a large settlement without walls and rectangular houses of clay built. Okay, what do you want? Let's just start. We'll figure out what we're doing. I don't know how much of this one we'll play. I like that it's slowly leading you into it. I'm not sure I'm completely sold on it. Obviously, we don't know how many of these we'll have to do before we unlock everything in the game. I'm a big fan of city builders. because this is kind of rinse and repeat and add something new to it, I'm struggling to really see the appeal of it massively. You know, if you're a fan of city builder games, then maybe. Let's have a little look at what this one is looking like. Your people have been growing crops on the fertile soil near the river since the time. However, your population grows, this form of agriculture is becoming insufficient. Might be time to try a different approach. Irrigation. Okay, let's see what our dude's got to say. 1 livestock farm. Okay. We've got no grass over here. Also build 1 crop farm. Now you can start irrigating. Build canals. How do I do such a thing? Irrigation canal. Look at this. Build 1 pump. Oh my goodness. Even the water doesn't have animations. Okay, as you can see, water is flowing. Well, we can see water here. We can't see it really flowing anywhere else, can we? Build 2 additional pumps in the highlighted areas. Where are the highlighted areas? Oh, over here. Okay. To continue, connect these pumps to the rest of the system. To continue, connect these pumps to the rest. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. No, wrong one. There we go. Now everything's got excellent. Irrigation now set up and working. You need to continue building more agricultural infrastructure. Build 1 warehouse. Now you need to construct these farms and warehouses to the rest of that. Build a road in the highlighted area to continue. Can I build a stone road? Oh my god, we got a bridge. Oh my god, we got 2 bridge. Build at least 36 wheat fields and goat pastures. Wheat field, wheat, okay. I can't move the camera any further up. Can I get you out of the way? I can, good. Okay, and you can come over here. Okay, excellent. Now I'll show you some more advanced technique for setting up warehouses. You might have already noticed space is a valuable resource in Nebuchadnezzar. Perhaps even the most valuable one. So building a separate warehouse for each type of good is not the best approach. I'll show you with your own warehouse. This warehouse will be used as a storage point for both products from farms, while other buildings will take products they need from the warehouse. To ensure smooth transport, we need to guarantee the warehouse will always have enough space for the wheat as well as milk. To do so, deactivate all goods in the warehouse except for wheat and milk. Oops. Boop. Okay. What are these? Ceramics and clay. Boop, boop. Perfect. Okay, next step will be set up a maximum capacity to allow us to... Warehouse won't store more than the maximum goods. Set a maximum of 28 wheat. Oops. Oops. And 8 milk. Okay, good. The reason simple milk is produced at the same time rate throughout the year, while wheat is only harvested during a few months. This means there's more space to handle all of the wheat produced in a shorter space of time. And the last thing to show you in this mission is the info layer. The info layer is a very important tool that can provide crucial aid when searching. Open the info layer by clicking on the goods in the upper panel. What? The info layer is very important. The info layer goods? Is my trade? No. Production chain? No. Let's have a quick look at this. I'm intrigued by it. Get out of the way. I'm trying to read this. Not that this really shows me anything. Okay. So this is showing me like the increase of farms to bread to milk to houses to poorhouses to shack, etc. Okay. What are you telling me? I don't understand what you're asking me to look at. And the last thing to show you in this mission is the info layer. The info layer is a very important tool that can provide critical aid when searching for problems in your city. You can activate it by using the goods button in the upper panel. I didn't see this. I see. Okay. Good, it might not be showing too much information right now because your productions in your city is not very developed, but this function will be very useful in future. Detailed description is available in the advisor help panel. Okay. Click on the advisor help panel to continue. Boop. And that's it for the mission. You did great. Okay. We're fantastic. We don't even need... What's happening? We haven't even got people working here. This is... Our whole mission was just to build these things. That's the only thing we did different, right? Nebuchadnezzar, everybody. I don't think I will play a huge amount more of this. It's available on Steam. I just really wanted to give you a little look at it. I'm just going to leave this to the main menu. I just want to have a look at... So this was campaign, right? And it's kind of leading you through that scenario. When we click on scenarios, there aren't any scenarios. Is this a thing that I should be concerned about? Let's just have a quick look at the Steam page. Gameplay. Build your own city, oversee manufacturing different goods, solve problems, prevent population loss, trade with other cities, foreign relations, take care of varying population classes and employees, blah, blah, blah. Campaign. Nebuchadnezzar's main campaign contains more than a dozen historical missions. Didn't we already do like 3 or 4? The missions better be more in-depth after that. Build monuments, mods and localizations. Doesn't say anything about the scenarios. I wonder what the scenarios are. Maybe you need to complete some of the campaign. I don't think we'll carry on. I feel like we're at a point where we're pretty happy with what we've seen so far. You know, obviously it's going to continue to there's going to be more and more to do in the game. Looking at some of the images, it does look like there's quite a lot that you can do, but I get the feeling it's very much rinse and repeat over and over and over again, which isn't really my thing. You know, I'm guessing you can just click continue and continue to play, but what's interesting is if we just go back into this, maybe it expands, but you know, as time goes on, I'm guessing this gets bigger. But just loading this very quickly, I'm concerned about the size of the map. Now I'm assuming this grows in various other games, but it's difficult to tell from the screenshots because there isn't a hugely zoomed out option, but this is me zoomed out of the full map. You know, there isn't any more to the map than this, which if this is all you get, it's not huge. So it'll be interesting to see if this, you know, if this expands as the campaign goes on. I don't know. If there's any more to it. We've obviously opened up some things down the bottom here, like the clay mine and the ceramic workshop. That's quite interesting. Be interesting to see how much this expands as you go. You know, I'm guessing if we just started down here and said, well, let's put some houses over here, these people are going to come in. Let's just try this very quickly. Let's just put some of this down here. We know we needed some irrigation. I'm just intrigued to find out. So if we did the same thing as we did before, let's run some irrigation up here. We'll have you here and here. Let's put one here and one here. I don't really know where they were. We're just going to blag it as we go, so don't worry. Crop farm here. Livestock farm here. Now there was irrigation here and here, right? I feel like. Oh no, I think we've blown this big time. Okay, either way, we've got these things. So let's build a road in. I think I've massively messed this up. Let's just build a dirt road in. You can go over here. I can't build it that way, right? Okay, I'm going to have to come around this way. Oh, I can't build you over there. Oh, I made a terrible error. Okay, right. So here's our road, right? I don't even know if we're going to be able to put enough crops around here. But either way, I'm just intrigued by... So we can't get enough crops in that one. Let's just select you and put you down here. We'll build another farm in here somewhere or do something just to get some more down. But let's unpause this. We've got some workers working, but we're too late in the time frame maybe. I'm a little bit worried about these guys not having anything to eat. But either way, if I then build a warehouse over here, this will do, right? Does that make it to all of these? I don't know. I'm not going to turn any of this on or off. I'm just going to see. Now we've got people, right? We've added people to the mix. We've got our little irrigation set up. We haven't put any pumps in. That would help, right? You moron. Okay. There we go. Now we've got some things in here. I find this quite interesting, actually, that we can't build enough crops around it. It's very important where you place this, and with the roads and stuff. Terrible error. But either way, we're putting down some crops and all the rest of those things, right? We can build a well. Don't know the plus point of the well, but it can only be built on grass from the looks of it. Oh no, it can be built over here. So why? So what I don't understand, like clay mine, is there a certain place where clay is? Is there something showing me where clay is? You know, that's my first question. What else have we got? Ceramic workshop, that needs clay. I'm guessing it needs water as well. I don't know. Consumes clay. You just dig clay. Bakery, we'll stick one of you in. Why not? You know, and it all kind of makes sense what's going on. We can build our shop, our market, and so on and so forth. You know, it all kind of makes sense to me. I just don't know if I'm that interested in it. Some of the pictures look like you can make quite a lot of stuff. The monuments look quite interesting. I will just put a couple of pictures up so you can see what that looks like. I don't think we're going to get to that point, especially not if we start like this. Could be interesting. If you're into city builders, then have a consider of checking it out. I would suggest that there are better options out there for the money that this is being sold at. So maybe wait for a sale. I don't think it's an early access or anything, so I don't think it's, who knows what the developers are going to do to continue the progression of it. But there you go. Nebuchadnezzar is available today or yesterday. Please have a look. Let me know what you think. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching ScottDogGaming. Don't forget to follow on Twitch and Twitter and head over to YouTube for daily content. See you again soon.